Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, everybody. It's KJ motherfucking P. I got another music review for you. This is Tom McDonald. I told you it was coming. I told you it was going to be big. Fake woke. It hit Fox News. It hit Glen Beck. I'm going to show it. Holy crap. Listen up.
But you've probably never heard one quite like this before. Rapper Tom McDonald rails against cancel culture and censorship in his new song titled Fake Woke. And his message to
As children, we were taught how to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now. The planet went crazy.
Just 4 days ago. More impressively, it's currently the #1 most downloaded song on iTunes, beating out this year's Super Bowl performer of the weekend and Grammy winner Ed Sheeran. McDonald believes his music is popular because he is willing to scream what others would never say out loud.
This song was just about screaming my truth
Hey, Tom.
at the top of my lungs, and sort of there's this performative wokeness that's going on in society today, and I think it was just important to point some fingers at the hypocrisy and the way that the world is changing, not for the better.
Now, the 32-year-old is no stranger to tackling hot-button issues. In a track released last year titled People Are Stupid, he made his feelings on abortion clear, wondering why some don't consider a heartbeat a sign of life.
Let's talk about abortion. Sorry, tell me how this works. Bacteria is life on Mars, but a heartbeat isn't life on Earth.
Weird.
In another song, he discussed Black Lives Matter, calling it a valuable movement, but adding all lives matter isn't racist or stupid. Supporters call his stance refreshing, but critics have accused him of racism and homophobia. One Twitter user writing, if someone listens to Tom McDonald, cut them off completely. Another tweeting, if you like Tom McDonald, you gotta be racist.
Bro, I listen to his shit all the time. I'm gay. If there's a homophobic lyric in his fucking repertoire, I fucking know about it. There's not. So if this homophobia bullshit gets any bigger, you're going to hear my mouth
If I
louder.
see something on TV, I change the channel. If I'm reading something I don't like, I close the book. Like, I don't try to call the radio station and call the people who are on TV names and try to cancel them, or call the publishing company that published the book that I don't like and try and get the author canceled.
Let's get into it.
I think it's crazy I'm the one who they labeled as controversial, and Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. There's rappers
I can't
pushing
agree
Xanax
more.
at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards, it's getting exponentially dumb. It's more difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump.
Did y'all know Eminem's been my favorite rapper since I realized rap existed? But he did say it.
Ashamed to be American, you should probably love it, cause you have the right to hate it and not get stoned to death in public. Alright, man. That I said is right. How to walk and talk, but the system wants adults to sit down and shut up. Cancel culture runs the world now, the planet went crazy. Labeled everything we say as homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by association. All our childhood heroes got me too, they're the rapists.
With that shit, like, I grew up watching shows and idolizing these celebrities, and now they're all being Me Too'd, rapists, sex trafficking. Glen Beck.
To have 350 million views on his YouTube channel alone. Millions of monthly listeners on Spotify.
Not only
and
Fox News,
thousands of
but
physical
Glen
album
Beck.
sales. Most
Like,
recently, Tom
what's
released
next?
Fake
Where is he
Woke,
gonna go
his
next?
fourth #1 single in the U.S. on iTunes charts. And it is now over, 3.5 million views now. Tom, welcome to the program.
Mr. Glen Beck, thanks for having me, man.
You bet. So, Tom, and this may come as a surprise to you. I'm not really down in the rap scene all that often. But when my circle of friends start sending me videos over the weekend, as they did, and said, you've got to watch this and listen to it. So the song is called Fake Woke. And Tom, I have to tell you, I just have to ask you some questions, because nobody trusts anybody anymore. Nobody is who they say they are anymore.
Sure.
Kind of what your song is about. Because you get a rap, no pun intended, of being anti-feminist, racist. I mean, I get all of those things too. But I want to make clear that you're none of those things, right?
No, absolutely not. I mean, man, these are just like, it just seems these days like everybody is so polarized from one another. If there's like a difference in opinion, especially if it's regarding race or something on the LGBTQ spectrum or something like that, if there's a difference in opinion, it's like one side is automatically just, he's a racist, he's homophobic, he's anti-feminist, these are just labels that people who I think that if they have a difference in opinion and instead of, talking it out or or understanding somebody else's perspective. They'd rather just throw labels and scream on the internet.
You're right. Your writing is really brilliant. You say, I think it's crazy I'm the one who labeled as controversial Cardi B is the role model for 12-year-old girls. Rappers pushing Xanax at the top of the billboard, but if I mention race in a song, I'm scared I'll get killed for it. It's backwards. I love this line. It's getting exponentially dumb. More difficult to get a job than purchase a gun. Eminem used to gay bash and murder his mom, and now he doesn't want fans if they voted for Trump.
Yeah, I said that for sure, yeah.
I said that.
Your lyrics are not exactly Cardi B lyrics. I don't think you're trying to be controversial. Maybe you are. It seems to me this is coming from you, and you're just stating the truth as you see it.
Like to label this stuff as controversial and stuff like that, but I think it's really just more an issue. It's just uncommon for people to, especially in today's world, kind of honestly speak their feelings or their opinions on
the slaves. They realized that they don't need to change. They gave us tiny screens. We think we free because we can't see the cage. They knew that race war would be the game they need to play. For people to big teams, they used the media to feed the flame.
These are some of the reaction videos that I've watched on this. It's pretty awesome. I got a link for this below as well. Again, I subscribe to a lot more YouTube than I do mainstream cable or radio these days. But this song...
37 seconds in. This nigga, he could have spoke German. This nigga could have spoke English. He could have spoke Japanese. This nigga speaking facts. We gotta give it to him, bro. He's speaking the truth, bro.
Label everything we say is homophobic or racist. If you're white, then you're privileged, guilty by assault. You gotta be doing that to us.
For sure.
All our childhood heroes got me too, they're the rapists. Never freed the slaves. The country's going crazy, we accept it as society. Take a pill when the side effects get you high, you get it. To bring the facts turns our children into idiots. They claim it's for our safety, I'll tell you what it really is. Moving information that empowers all the citizens. The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate.
Oh my God, bro.
The truth doesn't damage points of view that are legitimate.
That's so true. There's only a few that are legitimate. You guys, if I could pause the song for everybody saying, we wouldn't end this video. But damn, wow.
Trying to change amen to amen and women. How we let them make praying
that's crazy. That is crazy. That is the funniest thing to me. The amen and a woman thing, because amen is like a German, or I don't know, it's not even a word, like an English word. Like it's, what language was it? It's crazy.
Cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Used to be the most right. Cheat to get ahead and then we ask him for forgiveness. Feminism used to be.
Oh my God. Yo, I'm loving this shit, bro. I'm loving this shit.
Righteous to fight, but these days it feels like they secretly hate guys.
Exactly. Bleach for a week and don't die. Just kidding. But everything else that I said is right.
Yeah? Yes, it is. The whole thing he's saying, the entire, I want to watch this shit again. I want to watch the whole thing again. Because what the...
It feels like they secretly hate guys. I don't trust anyone who bleeds for a week.
Yo.
I'm just kidding. But everything else that I said is right.
I was like zoned out for a second. Hang on, I gotta listen to that again.
Die. I'm just kidding. But everything else that I said is right.
Yo, I was like, yo, my man wilding right now. He about to get got.
But everything else that I said is right.
Thanks for watching. As always, important to be good to each other. All love.